Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're in the farm doing a bit of cleaning. Today's farm update is about what I'm doing today in the farm to sustain my crops, to keep it clean, and also to survive the coming long dry spell. So one of the activities today was pruning. We have a bed of amaranth which was planted back in March, and late February, early March, it got rained on. We've eaten the leaves the whole of April, May, June. So I have pruned, and because I have pruned, you can see it had started producing seeds. So I've pruned down, cut down, and as I water the farm, I'll be watering so that they produce fresh leaves for us for coming July, August, September. So this is how I maintain my amaranth bed. I prune, water, and manure. Another method I use to make sure I have a continuous supply of amaranth vegetables among the many vegetables I have in the farm is by disposing. I purposely dispose of the pruned branches here. You can see these the drier ones and the fresh ones from today. Now what happens is the seeds will fall down. They'll get watered when I'm watering or when it rains, and they will grow. And whatever grows, we'll eat, harvest, plant somewhere else. So one of the advantages of traditional vegetables like amaranth is all you need is to dispose of seeds or branches, all branches with seeds, and they will sprout. They need less care apart from watering during the dry season, but otherwise maintenance is easy. Pruning, disposing, watering, and once in a while manuring. Then another trick I use is crop rotation. I change their location. So for example, this is a new bed which is at the corner of the farm next to the sugarcane. So this will be maintained here for close to an year before I dig out and plant somewhere else. This gives time for the farm to rejuvenate, for the soil to rejuvenate, and also for us to enjoy some fresh big leaves. Another traditional vegetable which is managed in the same manner is manago, this nightshade. So the advantage of this is the same with the amaranth. Pick seeds. I had old crops from 2023. So the seeds, I spread them back in March before the rains. And here, now in June, they have sprouted. We have quite a number from the seeds. These are fresh vegetables. At the base of arrowroots, they are those which are coming up. And where I have planted my coriander seeds, which have been mulched with dry grass, you can see we have more manago. So therefore, on my farm, fresh vegetables, I get a supply of fresh vegetables from the manago and terere from spreading seeds, purposeful spreading of seeds throughout the farm. And then whatever grows or sprouts is maintained through watering, manuring. So this is an area crop of terere, amaranth, already growing. It's watered anytime I am watering the arrowroots. So this place has dried up, and the last rains we had was in May. So to sustain the farm, I have put back my shade net over the very fragile crops. So my Swiss chard and coriander are that is the spinach and kale, are very sensitive. So I put back my shade, and effectively I have started to do mulching. So 2 weeks ago, we cut grass outside the compound, outside the perimeter wall. We cut grass. The purpose is also to keep off snakes. So that grass was corrected, was put out to dry, so it has been drying at a separate part of the compound. And so today it is completely dry and I'm using it for mulching. So I'm halfway through with this bed mulching. I will also mulch the mango tree. You can see the base has been dug out, prepared for mulching, so that if we pour water, any watering done, the water remains at the base of the tree. It does not run off. Anybody knows the quality of red soil will understand the purpose of preparing the base. It's not only with the fruit trees have I prepared the base, but you can see with my vegetables. These vegetables were planted back in November. We have enjoyed them for several months. So to sustain them, one of the things I have done today is prepare the base again. It's like a form of weeding, loosening the soil. Last week I had poured some manure and some wood ash from our fireplace. We have a fireplace where we use wood when we want to do some heavy cooking, like for the dogs, boiling maize or sweet potatoes, or sometimes just boiling water. So that wood ash, I spread it around the base of my crops. So I've prepared the base and now it's ready for mulching. And then a few days ago, I had done a natural pesticide. One of the ways of preparing my crops or protecting them from pests is when I'm watering, I wash down the leaves. Another way is I make a homemade mixture of 2 tablespoons of baking soda to 2 liters of water, then a bit of dish soap. And the purpose of dish soap is to break the surface tension of water so that the water sticks to the leaves. And today, if you look at the leaves of my kale, of my sukuma wiki, they no longer have the mold or the white fungus. They are free. So is the spinach. And so if I repeat this every 2 weeks or every week, my crops are clean and they are free from the use of harmful pesticides. So what we do when we are cooking is we thoroughly wash. I have harvested a lot of rainwater, which I use for my drinking and my cooking. So I use it to thoroughly wash my vegetables. And we have a good supply throughout the year of vegetables, fresh, free from pesticides. Now, old leaves like this, I cut them and I give them to the chicken. So what we eat is the younger spring leaves. You can see my treatment done 3 days ago, and the leaves are fresh. So the old leaves are given to chicken. So all my old leaves are given to chicken. I've already mulched here. This is a pixie orange. Also the base has been prepared, ready for mulching and watering, so that the water remains at the base of the crop. One other thing you need to know about the advantage of mulching is this is old mulch. Now old mulch over time will age and decompose. So while it keeps your soil moisture, I watered this last Monday 3 days ago, and there's a lot of moisture. See, the soil is full of moisture. There's a lot of moisture at the base of my crops. So I can go for a week or even 4 days, 5 days without watering, because I have put shade and I have used mulch. Now the mulch decomposes over time. Even the very tough grass like this will decompose. And so as it decomposes, as it keeps the soil moist, it decomposes. As it decomposes, it becomes another source of nutrients for my crops. Natural composting happens on the farm when you mulch. So I can go for a year without manuring my crops. So this soil so far, what you're seeing here is a mixture of the mulch, which is composting, wood ash, and dry manure from goat and sheep. I do not have goat and sheep on the farm, but I get from my neighbor, and a bit is enough. A handful at the base of my crop is enough, and my crop is sustained for a while. See, here again, this is another excellent example of the advantage of mulching. I mulched lastly on Monday morning. Today is Wednesday, and the soil is still moist, and my mulch is composting very well, mixing with the soil. And so my vegetables are fertile, watered, manured naturally, then treated naturally for pests and diseases. So fungus, that's how I deal with fungus on my collard greens. This was treated 2 days ago. So when you cut, we'll wash it down. This is my baking soda treatment. These are the local residents in our area, grasshoppers enjoying. See, my treatment, my baking soda treatment, 2 days later is working. Yeah, get away from my farm. Come on. So ladies, that's how we live. There is my shade net. This is June. It hasn't rained since 5th of May. And we have vegetables fresh throughout the year. Thank you and welcome again to my channel.